going to be another classic, I'm afraid. I just can't believe we have to turn around and play again. Can't take it anymore. Yeah, no kidding. That's what bothered me so much is that I didn't turn the ball over. I just, I had a fourth down stop, a couple punts, and I forced you to throw 3 picks. And you arguably should have won.
What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff.
A.J. McCarroll.
Taking on last year's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff.
That is good. Yeah. You are such a bastard.
Game is about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
Good cat coverage. Goodness.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. The linebacker shifting around now. They're going to run it. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down in the opening drive. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Oh, man.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the
Broke out of that.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense.
The tackle just couldn't quite get there.
Except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down marker.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly now.
Good grief.
Out of the shotgun and will hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football.
Oh, ball. You can't be serious.
Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this,
man.
He's used to dishing out the punishment, but here,
I've never seen something like that in my life.
And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's third and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here.
Wow.
Down to the 20. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Good throw. I'm not sure how that got through.
Defense, they get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Alabama now operating in the red
I
zone.
think I did too.
Moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And there's the handoff.
Man, that guy's got a step.
That's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. Defense is coming after him. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Looks good from here.
He got it. The field goal's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That batted ball in the air. That's just great.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more on the inside, I think
Well,
that
thank you for
play
not.
was up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. Now brings him down.
Golly, he only got 5 out of that.
And he's stopping short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Snags the quick throw.
Oh,
Receiver, but that's
fine.
gain on that play.
Gives me a chance.
That's how you do it. The receiver's able to get away from the first tackler, but not the second. Good job to bring him down and prevent that 3rd down conversion.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back.
Dude, I screwed up bad on that.
The gain is good enough for a 1st down.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down.
That was great coverage, dude. That fooled me so bad. I had dudes wide open everywhere except for right there.
And the Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the runner takes off to his right. The senior
couldn't quite get through
after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
There was a little bit of a crease, but I couldn't quite get it.
Important 3rd down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down.
Gosh.
It's Cavazos.
That was a good job covering the flat.
Smothers him for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the 1st possession. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down, bringing pressure.
I did not like anything I saw.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you've thought about all week in these situations.
Defense.
But when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a
second. Oh, did you
now your defense is already playing with
that was a stunt. That was nice.
Onto the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Running with purpose.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Throw to the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That short completion sets up a third down play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. Here comes the flag. So hold on,
That's intentional grounding.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position.
Man.
On first down, it's play action.
Holy crap.
Again in the pocket.
Oh, another great
Well, that's
play
not
by
good.
Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama
get a little
defense.
play
Most
action
recently,
pass
guys
off.
like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on
kinda glad he
Bama
hung on to
having
it.
great defensive linemen and difference makers.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. We'll hand it off.
I should have going outside.
Bring him down quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Trying to create here on the move.
Oh, I thought I caught it.
Intercepted as he's back.
It went right through him.
That time. Tackle made after a short
Oh my gosh, he was wide open. Why didn't he just catch it? Crap. That was kind of there.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Comes up with the catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's a short completion of a big
Got
tight
to
end.
wrap up, fellas.
You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The DB's backing off from the line now. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
2nd down after the incompletion. QB keeper all the way. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Oh, good ball. I can't believe my safety didn't get there.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone.
I needed some sort of spark.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
A running play gives the offense a first set of downs.
Yeah, it was just an injury.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes off in a bootleg.
Oh, my goodness. Red Morgan.
They'll corral him for no gain. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15.
It's a good job here by this offense.
All good on my end.
Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third.
God, we don't need that.
What you can do from here.
The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Seminoles.
I scored way too soon.
On the board here in this playoff game. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed. But nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this.
Oh, yeah. I hate that. I wish I knew. I wish they would stop doing it.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
I'm stressed out. I actually do not.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here?
I know what you're trying to do, Beeves, and I don't appreciate it.
Here comes a handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with
You are literally winning.
The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They'll kick it away here. He'll field it close to the 50.
I was nervous about that. He's kind of hurt.
After a small pickup on the return. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds.
You about got me.
Gain on the play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Now they call a run. And you know, just pick up enough for a first down here.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
I deserve a timeout.
Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down. We're going to throw the football. He finds the running back.
Gosh, that took up so much time.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
I just didn't want to risk it with 5 seconds and like them taking forever to tackle me or something stupid.
At least 3 points up on the board.
Disquipke picked up by one of the blockers. And they get him.
Couldn't chance it. Been down that road.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going.
Oh man, that edge was never the ball.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the ball handed off.
Too much stuttering.
Second and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows.
Yeah, with them getting sort of
you still can't stop the
all together like that, it kind of
to be able to pick up
messed my messed my read up.
The Knowles are on the move here. They'll run it here.
It would have been if I'd have had the correct running back in. I don't know why he was.
But suddenly, this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Seminoles have first and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Nice
tackle there by the senior.
See ya. Thanks.
second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the ball is hauled in.
I get up here.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Seminoles are in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Looking right, this one caught.
This is an example
really what we were looking for
in his offense, just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Touchdown, Knowles.
Oh, jeez.
Extend the lead now. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football.
I was fully intending on running it, but everyone crashed down.
Picking up first downs and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone.
Again.
Picks up some blocks.
I did all that work.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Oh, the second straight game.
Unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return.
Yeah, now I'm worried about my
Of course,
offense
you
being
can see
tired.
his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Ah, my kick coverage
Now the kickoff team out there to kick
ain't the best. Yeah, I'm not having fun.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave
Yeah, I mean,
the end zone for a touchdown.
for anybody watching, it's for sure fun. More fun than what we're having.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here.
Well, you got help. It's just you have such a presence on the outside. I can't really
playbook a little bit now for the offense.
do what I want.
The plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the second down play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Go down.
Good
Good not.
That's good enough for a first down.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside hand.
Dadgummit.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense.
How fast does that end?
Running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
I was about to say, I don't know. I checked his number. I was like 93. He's not a corner.
Deadline, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
None of that.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
I would feel good about that.
Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
Let's go.
Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Florida State.
Man.
And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Yeah, I thought coming out in that same formation may
Touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
get you thinking.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the zone.
Jeez, I was about to say, I thought that was the safer idea.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Handoff from the shotgun. Change of direction. They tackled him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Snap to the back. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds.
I didn't know if he was going to be able to keep his momentum in bounds.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. Now they'll run it on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. He walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And the tailback's got it again. Slams
oh,
right
man.
into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Looking to throw here. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage.
Too much time left.
That's probably going to do it.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
I hate how he's carrying that ball.
After a really nice game there.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Grinding away with the running game.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a quick grab.
Oh my gosh.
The catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here.
Good play. Oh. My freaking receiver would not block. I should have kicked it. Damn it.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot.
Ooh.
Shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes a quick grab. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch.
Good job getting out of bounds.
Out of bounds, but the pickup
Try to prevent
was good
that.
enough to move the chains. 1st down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially...
He's going for a big play downfield.
Jeez.
Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
My DB would not get in front of
He
that.
had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Using his legs, scramble.
Overran it.
Out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play?
I called shell outside, and they didn't do it.
The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side.
My God.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Where was my defense on that?
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He escapes the pocket. Breaks free.
You had me so confused.
Very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And here comes a deep shot. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear.
I'm just trying to run out time. I'm not trying to score.
Past the 50. Finally steps out of bounds after a long...
Oh my gosh, good game, dude.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception.
I will never not
late
kick
in this
a
game.
field goal again.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. The portion of crowds is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now
Great
the stage gets
game.
even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football
Dude, I
games,
can't
but
take it
you and
anymore.
I've been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves.
Yeah, that dude, yep. He was wide open. My linebacker right there just sat down.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.